Hi everyone. In today's session, we're going to talk about how can you as parents boost your child's self-esteem. I would like to start off with a few questions. Have you ever felt that your child is shy and quiet? Have you ever wondered if your child has a low self-esteem? Have you even questioned your parenting skills? Am I doing it right for my child? Most parents are earnest about their children and raising their children with a good sense of self or self-esteem. And I'm sure that you would want to do that too. And there are many things that you could do in order to boost your child's self-confidence. But before we start to talk about it, let's understand what self-esteem is. So self-esteem is our overall sense of self-worth or how we feel about ourselves. If I feel confident and good about myself, then I can say that I have a good and a high self-esteem. There are several factors that influence the growth of self-esteem. Genetic factors and childhood experiences are two of them. The third factor is parental attitude. And this is very crucial to how children feel about themselves, particularly in the early years. And so, as parents, showing them acceptance, love and warmth is something that will make them feel good about themselves. On the other hand, excessive criticism, too many demands and overprotection could act as a negative impact. And according to psychologist Abraham Maslow, people want to feel valued by others and that they are making significant contributions to the world in order to feel good about themselves. So when can you actually say that your child's self-esteem is good? You can say your child's self-esteem is good if they are found to be confident, if they can say a no when required, if they have a positive attitude towards life, if they are able to express their needs to you better, and if they are able to see that they do have strengths and weaknesses and accept them. On the other hand, how would you know that if your child's self-esteem is not great? You would know that if he or she has a negative attitude towards life, if they lack confidence, if they are unable to express their needs, and if they have a tendency to focus only on their weaknesses. Sometimes if they believe that others are better than them, that could be a reason for your child to feel that their self-esteem is low. If they have trouble accepting positive feedback, and if they are extremely fearful of failure. So in all of this, how can you help your child to nurture their sense of self? So here are certain do's and don'ts that you could follow. First, make it a habit to praise your child, but remember not to overdo it. Many of us already know that praise can boost confidence. But remember, it is important to be very specific with your praise. So you may want to say things like, wow, I love the color scheme that you have chosen for your painting, instead of saying good job or great work. Also be careful about not praising them too much. Don't overdo or offer, sort of insincere praise, because kids are good at understanding baseless compliments. Plus, it doesn't make the child even work harder. In fact, if we tell them that they're exceptionally talented and smart, there are chances that they can get easily discouraged when something doesn't work out the way they desire. So, it is important that we do not overtly praise our children, but it's also important to ensure that we are keeping them motivated to work harder when they face challenges. So, in addition, it is better to praise and to ensure that you are not just doing so when the end results are closer. Second, don't be critical and controlling of your child. Try to be warm and patient with your child and avoid responses that could sound very judgmental. Constant criticism or negative comments from caring adults can make the child feel bad, and it does not help the child anyway behave in a better manner. So instead of saying, I can't even read what you've written here, try saying, I know you can write much better, let's try it out again. Third, allow them to take decisions and make their own choices. Give children choices, with a reasonable set of options which are pre-selected by you. And your confidence on your child as parents will help them feel more empowered. For example, at lunch, you might offer your child the option of eggs or dal with rice. So learning to make these simple decisions and choices when they are young will help them prepare for a more difficult choice or decision that they might have to face in their adult life. Fourth would be developing competence. Give your child the opportunity to develop their competence. In this busy world, to save some time, we tend to do it all for them. So stop that urge to micromanage and allow your children to do things for themselves. And finally, spend one-on-one time with your child, whether it's going out for an ice cream or taking a little walk together. Try to schedule some alone time with your child at least once a week. This is a good way and opportunity for you to understand your child and to show them that you value the time you spend together with them. And as the psychologist Carl Rogers said, that in order to help your child nurture positive self-esteem, it's important that we provide them with an environment of genuineness, acceptance, and empathy. And a positive sense of self is one of the greatest gifts that you can give your child, because children with high self-esteem grow into happy and productive people. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and bye.